Welcome to Financial Insight with Rob Wilson. I am Rob Wilson, and today I want to talk to you about basically some things that's going on. Whether you listening to this instantly when I recorded this, in the moments that I'm recording this, here I am, we are in the middle of a pandemic, or whether or not you're listening to this in years to come. Financial stress is real. Financial crises are real. Financial challenges are real. And what should you be doing in this cycle? And a lot of people will have you want to basically, look for assistance from the government, and that's good. But what should you really be doing? Well, the first thing we need to do is take some accountability of the things that's going on in our financial lives and determine what those things are. For instance, what are the things that we are trying to avoid? What are the things that we are trying to avoid financially in our lives? Is it repossessions? Is it foreclosure? Is it bankruptcy? Is it saving liquidation? And saving liquidation, guys, listen, many of my colleagues will tell you that you should take your savings and eliminate your debts. Take your savings and pay off your bills. Take your savings and deal with crisis. I don't want you to be in that position. Neither do I want you to be in a position where you are living off of your savings. Living off of your savings. At some point, your savings is going to be liquidated. And once you liquidate your savings, you have no resources. There's no resources. So get away from liquidating your savings, being behind on your bills. For many of you, the fact that you cannot meet your monthly obligations, whether it's light bill, the gas bill, whether it's the credit card or the car payment, whatever it is, that puts a lot of pressure on you. So getting behind the eight ball in these scenarios is very difficult. It's a big challenge for most of you, and I understand that. So what is the biggest three financial challenges that you're going to be faced with, and how should you deal with those financial challenges? This is what I want you to think about. Making your monthly bill payments and keeping them on time. Making your monthly bill payments and keeping them on time. There's nothing more powerful than that. Reducing your credit card debt. Reducing your credit card debt. And I want you to listen to me very carefully. As I talk about reducing credit card debt, I'm totally against a number of the things that you've been taught, that you've read, that you've heard other people talk about. And I'm going to try to make that clear in this short video. Also, saving for retirement. These are your three biggest challenges. Being on time with your monthly payments, reducing your credit card debt, but reducing any type of debt that you may carry, whether it's credit cards, personal loans, car loans, mortgages. Eliminating and reducing this debt is always a vital aspect in your financial recovery, in your financial life, in your wealth creation life. Saving for retirement. I wish I can sound positive about saving for retirement. And I will. I'll sound positive about it. We got to do this, guys. We can't continue this pace. We can't continue putting our financial lives at risk and not preparing for retirement. One of the biggest obligations that you have in your personal life is to prepare resources for yourself in retirement. You have to do this. It's vital. It is vital to you and your family. You have to do this. If you're a young person, take this and heed to it. Put $100, put $50, put $20 away solely for retirement, money that you would never touch. Money that you would never touch. If you're already in that space between 35 and 55, put money aside. double it up. You can never save too much money. You can never save too much money. Never. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Making your monthly bill payments, right? I need you to stay positive. I need you to stay positive. Your mindset will be what motivates you to fix your financial problem. If your mindset is right, if you stay positive in your mindset, realizing that I'm gonna get through this, I'm gonna get through this, I'm gonna get through this, then you can fix these problems. These problems are not unfixable. You can fix these problems rather than barging yourself down with thoughts of never getting out of debt. Imagine the amount of financial pressure that will relieve, that will decrease, that will leave your body, because you now realize that your debt total is getting smaller and smaller and smaller, that you are on course to eliminating your debts. Imagine that. Imagine the opportunity to be financially independent, to be financially free. Stay positive. Please, by all means, stay positive. This is going to be so important that you believe and know that you can do it. You believe and know that you can do it. There's a series that I do and that you'll see soon on my podcast and on my YouTube channel. It's called Provide, Protect, and Preserve. And basically, it's just walking you through providing for your family, protecting the essence of what you have provided for your family, and now preserving the outcome of that so that you can pass it on to another generation. It's important that you believe and know that you can do this. Very important that you believe and know that you can do this. You can also go to budgetaction.com. You can go there and you can create a budget for free. It doesn't cost you anything to create a budget there. And when you go there to budgetaction.com and you create your budget, I want you to be very clear with your numbers. I want you to listen to the rest of this episode so that you can understand how I want you to create your numbers inside of that budget. And once you do so, you will realize how soon you can get out of debt. You will see how soon, how quickly you can eliminate all of your debts, including your mortgage, your credit cards, your car loans, your personal loans. And then you will also see how much money that you can save in your bank account. You have a debt freedom date. It costs you absolutely nothing to go to Budget Action and create that budget for you and your family right now. Remember, it's your responsibility to provide, protect, and preserve a way of life for you and your family. I have an option there, a one-time option for lifetime. This is a lifetime option for you. If you go there and you create your plan and your plan says it's 3 years or 4 years or 10 years or whatever, it's only going to cost you $99.95 for the life of your plan. So if it was a 10-year plan, which would have cost you $1,000 in the system, it's only going to cost you less than $100. But it would give you a plan month to month, how to eliminate your debts, how to create wealth, and build a foundation for you and your family. Go there and register and use this particular code for your discount. So when you use this code and you go there and you use the code, it's still going to show $99.95 until you hit submit and hit enter. And once you hit enter, then all of the work will be done. It'll still show you $119.95, excuse me. And then you'll see the $99.95 come up, and then you will know that you never, ever have to worry about paying for a financial plan ever again in your life. A financial plan that will eliminate your mortgage, eliminate your debts, eliminate your savings. Build your savings, create your savings, and eliminate all of the things that has held you in bondage. You don't have to have financial stress in your life. Let me get back to let's talk about this. Reducing your credit card debt. This is very important. And I want you to hear this very carefully. I want you to be realistic in looking at how do you reduce your credit card debt, right? Everybody's going to tell you to pay more than the minimum payment. I want you to listen to me very carefully. I want you to pay nothing but the minimum payment. Matter of fact, when you go into budget action and you have to put in your credit card and you put in the amount that you pay, if you've been paying $135 when the payment requests 50, just put 50. Put the minimum payment down. Do not put 135 down. And this will work to your advantage. Please. The reason why I want you to do this is because you will free up revenue to allow you to come back and attack your debts in a whole different way. You have to be realistic. And we got other information that we will share with you on how to do that. But you have to determine what you can reasonably achieve and then dedicate yourself to following through each and every single month. If you are one of those people who went to budgetaction.com and created a budget and decided that you want this lifetime offer, then every month you're going to be given a financial plan that this is what you do, step by step by step, a savings plan, step by step by step. And if you make a promise to yourself that each month you're going to spend less money and you're going to be different, you're going to be different, you're going to be different than you have been in your past. Each and every month you're going to spend less and you're going to put the difference towards your savings and your debt elimination. Well, guess what? If you go into budget action, if you created that budget and you saw your debt reduction plan that's going to be in 3 years, 2 years, 5 years, or however many years, and it's only going to cost you less than $100 to have that plan for life, for the life of the plan, then you know that every month, only thing you have to do is dedicate yourself to and have the discipline to do what the plan say do each and every single month. And guess what the plan is going to do? It's only going to tell you to do the things that you've been doing with some other activities going on, but it will be self-explanatory. And then you'll see your credit card debt being reduced. Don't worry about the interest rates. Don't worry about any of those things because you're going to defeat them by the short period of time that it will take you to eliminate them. That piece, I promise you. I can't wait to see and hear some of the testimonies from some of you guys. Do not overly set goals that you will know that you can see yourself not being able to accomplish. Don't do that. I've seen people do it all the time. I've seen people make commitments to getting this no interest credit card for 18 months and they transfer $9,000 on this credit card and they don't have to make any payments for 3 months. And then they got 16 months or 18 months to pay off that balance. And they say, yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. I'm saving on the interest. It's not gonna charge me any interest for 18 months and I'm gonna pay this off. Well, you're not going to pay $9,000 off. If you could pay $9,000 off, you don't need to get it on another credit card to do so. You just go ahead and do it. You just go do it, right? Do it. That's what I mean by don't set goals that you know that you might abandon 3 months down the road or a month down the road or 6 months down the road. This is something that is so personal and private and really, really life-changing for you, that you should make the commitment. You should stay realistic. You should really reach to meet each and every single goal that is before you, even if you don't even go into budget action, even if you don't even go there and create a budget, even if you don't even become a member inside the system to where you get it for life, okay? Even if you don't do that, you still need to have the discipline of making each and every single payment on time. You must do this. You must do this and do it in a way that is reasonable and that you can afford it and that you can see the difference. You can see the outcome, goals that you can reach. Don't be unrealistic. Don't be unrealistic. Hey, listen, guys, we always want you to follow us, share the information, support us. Here's our information here. I am Rob Wilson at budgetaction.com. I am robwilson.com. If you go to iamrobwilson.com, we have some other podcasts where you hear me talking to consumers, interacting with them in our live radio shows. You could pick up some great information. We talk about credit a lot. We talk about creating financial wealth, change the speed of wealth creation. We really believe that once you get the knowledge in your head, once your mindset change, it changes the speed of wealth creation for you. Change the speed. Wealth creation is a powerful thing, but you do that through changing the speed. Changing the speed. Website, budgetaction.com. Also, be sure to check out wealthwisdom712.com. On this particular website, Wealth Wisdom 712, we have classes that we do. It's 8-week classes where we do 4 weeks on mindset, 4 weeks on financials. But what we take you through over that 8-week period, the books that you have to read, the homework that you have to do, the conversations that we have about money, about wealth creation, about cash flow banking, all of those things, boy, happens on wealthwisdom712.com website. And then you can also support us by sending us a Cash App, Budget Action, or Change the Speed. What do we do with Cash Apps? What do we do with the money that you send in? How do you support us? Well, one is it helps us improve the quality of the content that we bring you. Secondly, it allows us to offer scholarships to families and individuals who cannot afford to purchase one of the classes, Wealth Wisdom 7112, or whether or not someone can't afford to pay for the material sometimes. That is handled through sponsorship, and the sponsorships come from viewers like yourself who have an interest in helping change the speed of wealth creation for others as well as themselves, and realize that, in order to have a harvest, you have to plant a seed, and the art of giving and the art of receiving is giving. The art of receiving is giving. So check us out, share, like, support us. The websites again, I am Rob Wilson, budgetaction.com, Wealth Wisdom 712, and on our social media at I am Rob Wilson, at budgetaction.com. Okay, we wanted to make sure that you had that information. Let's continue to talk about it. Saving for retirement. Saving for retirement. Wow, this is important. You have to make the most of your income. That's why I want you to make minimum payments on your credit cards. Because when you create the element where you're putting cash back into your household. Now, let me explain something to you when I ask you to make minimum payments so that you can get a picture to comprehend the dynamics of how powerful what I'm asking you to do is, right? Let's say that you have 5 credit cards, and each of the credit cards you're paying an average of $150. No, let me make that even. On an average, you're paying $200 additional every month on each credit card. So that means you're paying $1,000 more towards your 5 credit cards above the minimum payments that are required. And every month you're making these payments, and every month life seemed to be tight. You only got a few dollars left to navigate the course of the month. You only, if something happened, you got a hiccup come up, you have a flat tire or something happened, you got to replace the microwave. All of a sudden, it's a crisis. It's crazy, right? But no, make the minimum payments and you put $1,000 back into your household. Now with that $1,000, now you create a strategy with the changing of your mindset. You create a strategy and a purpose now out of that $1,000 that I'm going to use this money. I'm still going to work to eliminate my debt. I'm going to work to build my savings. I'm going to work to build my retirement. All with the same money. All with the same money. But see, if you went into budget action, we'll go ahead and do that for you. We'll create that element for you so that you'll be able to see that you have 3 different savings accounts coming right before you. You got the one that you scheduled inside your budget. You got 1 and 2 that we create called pleasure savings and remaining balance. Yes, but make the most of your income. The belief that you simply don't have enough money to put towards your goals can keep you from dealing with the financial problems and the future that is before you. It is one of the greatest things that hinder people from growing. It is the greatest thing that hinder people from moving forward in their financial lives, that having the belief in their minds that I can't do this. I don't have enough. I can't make it. I need more income. I need more of this. No, get the most out of the income that you have. I'm getting excited right now because I that piece of information. Listen, guys, I want you to check out all of my YouTubes, all of my information, because I'm going to give you some things that is designed to help you change the course of your financial life. And as you follow me, I want you to begin to like, okay, that dude is crazy. I've never heard somebody say that before. Because I'm gonna drop something on you in every single one of these communications. I'm gonna drop something on you that you never heard before. But it's important. I want you to try to focus on making the most of your income and understand this. Your spending and your savings can be critiqued, can be changed. It can be changed. It can be changed almost immediately by reducing spending, increasing savings. I'm not saying change the quality of your living. I'm saying reducing your spending. Like, we're in a pandemic now. Yes, our incomes and our ability to earn money has been impacted a great deal. But guess what else has been impacted? Our ability to fully entertain ourselves the way we normally would do so. Shopping, eating out, movies, entertainment, all of those things. That's an expense now that, oh, whoa, wow. Oh, we got money that we're not spending that we can save. That is where we need to be. How do we get the most out of what we do? How do we get the most? How do I want to say this? How do we take our seed and plant it in that we can get a harvest from it, that we can eat, sleep, live, and pass something on to the next generation? Eat, sleep, live, and pass something on to the next generation. Eat, having resources, right? Sleep, having a shelter, roof over your head. Live, life more abundantly. And leaving an inheritance, a legacy to our children. How do we do that? It requires focus. And if you go to that budget that I sent you to, the budget action, it'll help you create that foundation. But even if you don't, I want you to think about the changing of your mindset so that you can fix your financial problems. The changing of your mindset. Make a resolve. Make a resolve. Having purpose is key. Having purpose is key. If you did not go to budgetaction.com, then when you have to create a budget, make a budget of your own and sticking to that budget, it cannot always be easy. There are many days that you're going to say, oh, I can't do this. But what you have to do is constantly, you have to remind yourself how much you have to gain if you reach your goals, how soon you can be out of debt, how much wealth that you can create, how much financial freedom that you can have, how much you can eat, sleep, live, and pass on. How do you provide, protect, and preserve a way of life? Always examine your spending pattern to see where there's overspending. You may need to modify your budget from time to time. Your income might change. Your expenses will change. If you cannot go into a store, retail, grocery store, any store, it doesn't matter, without buying something, stop visiting those stores. And I'm gonna tell you something. I stopped the other day and to get gas. So this one particular day, I said I wanted some water, and they charge you like 26 cents for a cup. And I got my little change out of the console of the car, 27 cents. Walked into the gas station store, went over, got me a cup, got me ice and water. And they had this big box of new chocolate cashew nut cookies. Oh my goodness. And some ice cold water. So all of a sudden, my brain was like, those cookies are going to be good with that water chasing it. Those cookies are going to be good with that water chasing it. And I gave in. And I bought cookies. I never go into the gas station store when I buy gas. I purchase gas at the pump intentionally because I know if I go inside the store, I'm going to spend money. So I ended up getting water for 27 cents, getting a pack of cookies that cost $2.19, and getting a bag of Fritos, barbecues, barbecue Fritos. Where did that come from? Well, they were sitting right there near the counter, and I just picked it up. So I went in there and spent like $6, and I only went in there to spend 27 cents. Listen, if you can't go into a store without spending and buying something, don't go in the store. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Having purpose is key, guys. What is your purpose? Your purpose is to experience financial freedom. What is your purpose? Answer that question right now. What is your purpose? Say it. Speak it. Speak it. What is your purpose? Excellent. That's your purpose. Now take that purpose and make that purpose matter into your life. Make that purpose be something that is going to keep you focused on reaching and maintaining your goals. Whatever your purpose was, whatever it was, use it, use it, use it. Finally, guys, keep yourself honest. Keep yourself honest. Lean on some of your relationships to help you stay on track. Begin to start having conversations with family, friends who will support you, that you can share your financial goals. Matter of fact, get them to join with you on some goals. Like, to give you an example, and I want all of you to try this. This is awesome. This is so awesome. I want all of you to try this, right? Do you know that $19.76 a week would give you $1,000 a year? That's less than a $20 bill a week, right? So you ought to talk to some of your friends and encourage them hey, listen, I want to set a goal and I want you to join me, right? And I want to be able to take this situation because I've never been able to do it before, never been able to save money and just leave it there before. So now I want you to join me. And this is what we have to do. We have to save at least a $20 bill every week, at least 120. At least 120. Because if we did 320s, that's 3,000. If we did 520s a week, that's 5,000. If we did 720s a week, that'd be $7,000. So start with 120 a week, right? Just one single $20 bill a week would give you over $1,000 a year. And now you hold each other accountable. Now you're getting in situations where you and your friends are talking about money. Think about it. You're going to make sacrifices. You're going to have to make some sacrifices. But in making those sacrifices, guys, choosing how you do it. Choose to make a decision in your life that will change your life forever. Here's 5 things I want you to begin to develop right now, right? I need you to stay positive. right? Got to stay positive. I need you to be realistic. I need you to make the most of your income. I need you to have purpose, to have purpose. Then I need you to keep yourself honest. Finally, follow us, share, support us. Here's the information again. At I am Rob Wilson at Budget Action, IamRobWilson.com, Change the Speed, BudgetAction.com, WealthWisdom712.com, Cash App, Budget Action, Cash App, Change the Speed. Thank you very much, guys. Be sure to share, like, and tell others about our program, what you hear, what you've heard today, and how to find us here on YouTube at I Am Rob Wilson, because we want you to experience financial independence. This is Financial Insight. I'm Rob Wilson, and we want you to change the speed of wealth creation. Thank you.